It's quite amazing because it's not something that most other conferences or events do. For what I know, we're the only ones, really. The important mission of CC Forum is just not only providing this platform for the global debates, really, which is important, really, but also we'll be very unhappy if it only were confined to this. But it's important to see.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Trader Cobb Crypto Show. I'm here once again with Max Studennikoff. You finally get to see the man with the golden suit, the man who's behind the CC4. We're going to get into the depth of what's actually going down because today's been the best day of any event that I've ever seen. Max, thanks for your time.
I'm really, really flattered, and thanks a lot for saying these things. Can I just come up with a suggestion, though?
Of course.
You keep referring to the crypto. Yes, it's a very important, essential part of the event, but it's not all about crypto. I've been more fascinated with the philosophical side of the underlying technology.
Yes.
Rather than the most obvious, the most exciting application, that being crypto. Okay, it's about how blockchain and AI, IoT, big data, nanotech could try and help change the humanity for the better. And it's not just big words.
Yeah.
So compared to this, crypto is a teeny weeny application of that.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not about crypto, but it's about the larger picture, with crypto being still at the forefront.
Of course, and look, I'm with you on that. It's about, it's not just about an investment vehicle for me. It's about, these are choices that we can make moving forward. You look at the internet, look at what that's done. We're still in our infancy in the blockchain space, IoT, big data, but it's events like this that bring the right people together, and this is what I want to ask you. How on earth did you get Roger Ver and Rabini to come along and basically have a non-punch-up brawl? Rabini, I've never seen somebody so flustered. I've never seen somebody dodge questions more, except for when I watch Parliament. He did a very good job of avoiding absolutely everything he possibly could. How did you get these people along? You've got the star-studded event.
Well, it's a bit of a knack, really. And there is a bit of a mystery, even to myself. Well, I can only explain that with three factors. It's a combination of, if I may say so, talent, diplomacy. There's a lot of diplomacy. That's the most essential element, okay? And luck.
Yeah.
These are the three elements. I mean, it's all come together at a given point in time, given place, but it has been a lot of preparatory work well beforehand, and we've been beavering away for like 5 months, and now the whole of our team, getting the preps. So that's amazing.
Look, the panel I saw this morning. I mean, you had Bobby Lee, you had
it almost
Craig
came to fist
Wright.
fighting.
Oh, mate. So you had Bobby Lee, Craig Wright, Brock Pierce, Tone Vase, and who am I missing there? Obviously, you were moderator, but am I missing someone there?
Tone Vase,
Craig
Wright, Bobby Lee, and Brock Pierce.
That was one. So.
And McAfee, who was joining in after that.
That's right. So, I mean, congratulations on getting a panel of such quality guests. And not just the quality. The ability for this person to not like this person, that person not like that.
Exactly.
You had the best combination for entertainment reasons, and it certainly didn't let anyone down. It's the best thing I've ever seen. And look, as a moderator, I was so happy that you let it go.
Yes.
Because there was
you had to wing it.
There was puffing, there was panting.
Look, what happened, I explained to you, I'd come up with a short list of questions, like 5, 6, 10, whatever, to ask to each and every of the panelists. But the moment I just felt you have to get carried away with that, really. Let it go, let it ride with it.
That's what we wanted.
And that's exactly what happened. I didn't have much to do, seemingly. I mean, it's on the contrary.
Of course.
Deep down, it's a lot of pressure.
And you're thinking the whole time, right?
And at some point in time, I was just getting it out of control. Then just, with a bit of a luck and strong will, I got it back on the track.
Yes.
But it's anything but easy. It's not
Oh,
at all
I've moderated before myself, and the thing is, you've got to have brokeries, you've got to be listening to what everyone says, you've got to try and time your entry in at the right time. Are they having a pause, or have they stopped spit? I mean, there's a lot that goes with it. You've done a very, very good job of it. Now, you've done this as the second year for this particular event. Obviously, bigger and better than the first, I would imagine. What's the idea for this event, the CC Forum? When do you win? Like, what are you trying to achieve
It's not
here?
about winning. It's about getting people into the room, debate and discuss and hopefully crack down on the fundamental issues that the spaces and the kind of genre is facing today.
Yeah.
It's not about getting someone win. It's not about the winning, it's about the participation. Because we believe that it's through the discussion, through the debate, through the heated arguments, that the quintessence of truth is distilled. I'm sorry I'm sounding a bit bombastic here, but that's exactly what we're after. This is the mission. CC Forum has been designed as a global platform for people with different polar opposite opinions.
Yes.
And polar opposite views to come together and discuss and hopefully come up with something substantial. And it's not just all about the debate only, it's about achieving certain goals
Yeah.
and cracking down on the serious issues. That's what it's all about, you see. And it's safe to assume now that we've built the #1 platform globally in that respect. Even in terms of numbers, we're significant. We've had like 2,000 registrations.
Wow.
But it's still less than perhaps consensus or whatever.
That's wild, though.
But it's the quality. It's the quality that
thing.
we've been really looking at, and hopefully we've achieved something here. We have this Investors Hub.
That's what I was going to ask
Go
you
on.
next. So, the Investors Hub, I haven't had a chance to go in and see that.
You ought to, yeah.
I've been here interviewing, I've been watching the talks, I've actually been more involved in this event, listening to other people talk because of the lineup that you've got, than I ever have at any other event. And I have done Consensus, and I have done Dubai, and I have done Malaysia, I've done a lot of the different events, just because of the quality of the people. And the people you paired up, very, very volatile and very interesting, and you nailed it. The
To say the
Investor
least.
Hub, do you want to tell us a little bit about
Yeah,
that and
absolutely.
how it's been going for you and the
absolutely.
investors? There's two sides to that story.
It's quite amazing because it's not something that most other conferences or events do. For what I know, we're the only ones, really. The important mission of CC Forum is just not only providing this platform for the global debates, really, which is important, really, but also we'll be very unhappy if it only were confined to this. But it's important to see the deals getting struck, you know, the negotiations being conducted. And that's exactly what the Investors Hub is all about. We have 25 biggest family offices, investment funds and VC capital firms being represented at Investors Hub here, all running around $50 billion under management, okay?
Significant.
It's more than significant. We have lots of, if you just look at the share profiles.
Yes,
of these,
I have had a look at the
these
profile,
are Middle East family offices. The reason being is that we're doing our CC Forum in its 4th edition in Dubai in February.
Oh, wow. Oh,
And that's why we have a
good work.
strong presence of Middle East chaps and speakers and investors, whatever. So the idea is behind it is just to enable startups, promising and bright startups, to approach the decision makers in situ. Yes, they will only grab a 5-minute slot, but if they're lucky and if their project is liked by the investors, they can take it further. So we just conceive this as the melting pot of the startups, where they have direct access to the decision makers on site.
Well, I love the concept, I love the idea. What it also does is it brings not just retail people into the space, into the room, it also brings a lot of the businesses, and the conversations that I've been having have been, you know, of a much higher quality. A lot of people in this space at the moment, a lot of businesses, they're interested in how many YouTube you got, how many followers, but as you said, it's about the quality of people. You put 100 people in a room that are worth $10 million each, or you put 10,000 people in a stadium that are worth 50 quid each, you know what I'm going to want to speak to. Exactly. I can't work that room, I can work that room, and I can speak to those people because they understand what I'm saying.
And that's the reason why there is a very important networking element in that. We are proud to host, I think, the first and only black tie blockchain event ever globally. Because very much part and parcel of CC Forum is the Black Tie Awards giving ceremony and dinner, which is going to happen tonight. hopefully. Right, and we're already completely sold out and completely.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to throw a cat, really, so hopefully you got registered.
We are registered. We have got our
Lovely.
tuxedos, and hopefully I'll be
Lovely.
giving a speech later on, mate. The breakfast. Talk to me about the breakfast tomorrow morning. Like, and obviously this is going to
You
go out
would
before,
have
but
to do it right now before, I mean, unless we're really, really late, because we should have submitted the lists for the final security.
But what is it? Tell us about what it is. Because I want people to understand that
The
this is not
importance.
just another event. The
No, not
CC
at
Forum
all.
is, and look, we dropped everyone.
It's a
has to know,
revolutionary event.
We've heard about this 3 weeks ago. We've done all this in 3 weeks. We dropped everything to be here. We
Thank
don't do that, right? It's a lot going on. There's a reason why we're here. The breakfast. Tell us about what's happened, because it's revolutionary. It's the first time it's
Okay.
ever been done.
It just shows the extent to which England wants to jump on the bandwagon of embracing the modern technologies, really, and blockchain and AI in particular. So for the first time ever, the House of Lords will be hosting a fully fledged VIP blockchain breakfast hosted by Lord Waverley, one of the speakers.
Yep.
He was opening the conference here now. It's a very exclusive event. It's not for 2,000, it's for 50, 60 people. But these are the writers, these are the thought leaders from within the space. And yes, if you want to kill two birds with one stone, to admire the splendiferous and majestic interiors of the House of Lords with all its Gothic medieval splendor, and take part in this networking breakfast with your peers, it's the right place to be. Yes, we'll have a very, very diligent security check done by the House of Lords security, but all being well, yes, it's the right opportunity. It's a very rare opportunity to this. The first ever blockchain reception at the House of Lords. It's never been done before, literally.
Breaking ground in many ways. Max, it's been an absolute pleasure getting to know you, being at your event, and speaking with you.
Did you see the letter that Queen Elizabeth wrote?
Oh, you showed me on your phone.
You
So
can just grab a booklet.
The book looks great.
Did you
too.
open it?
Yeah, I've been using. I just left it in there. Yes, it's on the front page. Okay,
that's
so
the
again.
one.
So not only have we got breakfast tomorrow at the House of Lords, but check this out: a letter from Her Majesty the Queen herself. What does it say?
Yeah, not what's private secretary.
Okay.
She never writes. She can't do this because she's not allowed to. It's always her private secretary that does the greetings, and that's what we have. But we've been officially allowed to make use of a photo, and that's the Buckingham Palace.
Breaking ground, Buckingham Palace, the House of Lords. We've got some of the best speakers in the world at this event. I've really enjoyed getting to know you, getting to know a lot of your team, getting to know Roger, Brock, Craig Wright, and many, many others. I look forward to the black tie event tonight, see who wins the awards. Max, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you.
You too, Craig.
Ladies and gentlemen, bye for now.
The Trader Cobb Crypto Show, talking business in blockchain.